I'ma make that pussy wet. I'ma make that pussy run. I'ma make that pussy splash. I'ma make you spend this cash. Hella fun. I'ma make that pussy wet. I'ma make that pussy run. I'ma make that pussy do jumping jacks. I'ma make that pussy be like a quarterback. Throw it, throw it. I'ma make that pussy juice run. I'ma make that pussy run real wag. Gushy, gushy. I'ma make that pussy bust loose. I'ma make you come. I'ma make you orgasmic. Back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh, I'ma make that ass cheek pop. Pop, pop, pop. I'ma make that pussy juice run like an ocean. I'ma make that pussy do waves. You might drown a motherfucker face. I'ma lick that pussy by the lips slowly to your clitoris. Oh, yeah. Suck up on that pussy and make it just come to me. I'ma make your hips move around. I'ma make that pussy jump around. I'ma make that pussy do push-ups, up and down, up and down, up and down. I'ma make that pussy do sit-ups, up, down, up, down. I'ma make that pussy wet. I'ma make that pussy go around and around. I'ma make that pussy do talking, telling stories what's going on with it. I'ma make that pussy make fart sounds. Gushy, 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 gushy. I'ma make that pussy wet. I'ma make that pussy have a drain like cocaine. I'ma make that pussy snorty, y'all. I'ma make that pussy have a float on it, so you don't drown in it. But you can't play too long in it. I'ma make that pussy so wet. I'ma make that pussy run. I'ma make that pussy do the quarterback sneak. I'ma make that pussy do the freaky freak. I'ma make that pussy do the running man. I'ma make that pussy do the duck walk. I'ma make that pussy do the monkey fucks. I'ma make that pussy do the get the bucks. I'ma make that pussy do the happy meal. All around high, baby. I'ma make that pussy super wet. I'ma make that pussy run. I'ma make that pussy do the Carl Lewis. I'ma make that pussy do the never do it. I'ma make that pussy do the smiley face. I'ma make that pussy do the outer space. I'ma make that pussy do another taste. Strawberry, apples, and peaches. I'ma make that pussy do the never hang. I'ma make that pussy do the run gang. I'ma make that pussy do so wet. It gon' gushy. I'ma make that pussy do the high. I'ma make that pussy do the super fly. I'ma make that pussy do the pimp walk, pimp talk, pimp way. I'ma make that pussy do the never sleep. You gon' stay up all night in the fucking sheets. Ah, baby, lay, ooh.